Welcome to EmpireCV.tv. You are here at the end of October, heading into November. Tons of stuff going on. The first is tomorrow is Halloween, assuming we get this up today. And on Halloween, we have free comics to be giving away. That sounded really awkward, to be giving away. We will be giving away free comic books on October 31st. So come on down. They're all ages appropriate. Bring the kids. Come dressed up. We have a selection of them right here on hand because we were well prepared for our show. You will see this is not limited to, but including Batman, Strawberry Shortcake, Space Hawk. What kid has not wanted a Space Hawk comic his entire life? Speaking of Space Hawk, when we get to the Joe Kubert stuff, that would have tightened greatly right now, but we'll get to that soon. Tomorrow, we're giving away free comics. Come down. November is National Novel Writing Month. Every Friday night here at the store from 5 to 9, we are hosting a write-in. Last year we did it for the first time. We got a good crowd. We welcome you down here every Friday night through November to complete your 50,000 words. If you haven't checked out National Novel Writing Month, go look it up. NaNoWriMo. If you join at ECV Press with a space in between, ECV space Press, as your friend so we can help motivate each other. This last weekend, we did Rosebud's first print release party. They're hand-printed screen prints, limited to 50 copies. Heine New Sulk did one with Back to the Future, had a great turnout. We still have a few left. You can get them here in the store, or you can get them on Rosebud XII on their online store. The next one that's coming out is the 17th. We're going to have Jared down here. He's going to have a whole new print. We're going to have previews of it up on the Facebook, so look for those as it comes. An example of what we're talking about, this is the Heine New Sulk Back to the Future print that was limited to 50 copies. So if you want one, hit me up, come on down to the store, or check out the Rosebud XII, Rosebud 12 website. This month, from November 1st through the 15th, we are doing a special for all local college students. Bring in your ID, show us that you're a college student, and we will give you 20% off the merchandise you're purchasing. It's that simple. Come on down, show your ID, and enjoy comic books. You don't want to just read textbooks all the time. You want to read something fun. We also have a new Saver program. All the info's online. It's far too extensive and far too fun for me to go into in a boring video like this. Look it up. We'll have the link below, and you guys are definitely going to want to be involved because starting January 1st, we have a lot of great things coming. So there are comic books this week, and we'll get into those right now. A plus X. We had AVX. We had A versus X, we have Consequences, we have A plus X. This is following in the footsteps of Versus, and it's two short stories with two of Marvel's big guns. So the first one is Captain America and Cable. It starts out in 1943. Captain America and Bucky uncover a Nazi robot camp, and you will not believe what they find. It's a Nazi sentinel. And, it's very strange that they find it there, but then Cable, the time traveler, jumps in and goes from there. This one is a lot like Versus. It's really fast-paced. You just get in, you have a good time. It's like a Marvel 2-in-1. It's like a Marvel team-up. So you just want to go in and have fun with that. Consequences is going into, or continuing to go into, all of the after effects of AVX. Scott's in jail. He's trying to decide what to do. Magneto's on the run still. Emma's on the run. Namor's on the run. Some of the X-Men and the Avengers are all looking for these people. The X-Men mainly to talk with them, to figure out what they're doing, why they did what they did. The Avengers, of course, to put them in jail. In this issue, Storm confronts Colossus. We've got Hope and Namor. Wolverine's back at the jail talking to Cyclops. For somebody who doesn't seem to care very much, he's there every single episode. But this one actually has a big, big reveal at the end that I can't tell you what it is. It revolves around Scott and his decision and what it involves. So that was probably the most important so far of the Consequences. The annuals are hitting DC again. Got a few this week. Batgirl being the one that really jumped out at me, mainly because of the Court of the Owls and the continuation being in here, and not just in Talon that was out last week, but the art style that this guy has is just beautiful, and the entire book is just like that. So Catwoman is involved. She is contracted to break out the Talon that the police are holding, the female Talon. Of course, Barbara gets involved, and all three of them go head-to-head. Well, you'll do this one next. The reason I said this one ties in is this is a lot of great stuff from Joe. And the first story, and which I personally think is showcases what I think of when I think of Joe, is his Hawkman, Hawkgirl story. Beautiful artwork by him, great splash pages, good science fiction. I mean, if you guys have not been introduced to him, this is the best place to start. It's got a splattering of things from him. We've got a World War II story. We've got Hawkman, Hawkgirl. There is a comedy. You can see his Angel and Ape stuff. There's also a really kind of emotional drama story done with some of his pencils. So whether you're a longtime fan or a new fan, that is the place to go for him. Happy, I can't really talk about this on camera because from beginning to end, this is the most wrong book on the shelf right now. Grant is giving, what's that other guy's name? Ennis a run for his money with this. And if you guys just want an idea of what to expect when you come by the store and you're not sure, just read the first 2 paragraphs. In fact, you can stop after the second caption on the first paragraph because you'll probably want to. It's an amazing story. It's what happened is the guy has essentially kind of been adopted by this little girl's imaginary friend, and he's the only one who can see him, and this creature, this little flying horse, is trying to get him to go rescue the girl who's been kidnapped by a serial killer. And along the way, the guy's fighting it. He thinks he's delusional. He thinks he's on medication. So he starts taking it to another level to have the horse prove to him that he's real. And it was, again, fun. I always use that word, but that book is not fun. It's wrong, and it's right up my alley. This one here, this was actually out last week. I kind of glossed over it, went back to it because the art style intrigued me, and it was a great book. This book is a bunch of short stories. It's a detective agency. It's almost like a Hellboy-esque, but more cartoony, where they're investigating the occult, finding out what's going on. And there is this 100-year-old fat dude who turns into a werewolf. There is a little girl with like a 6,000-year-old demon inside of her, and the pizza boy who's an unpaid intern. And they solve crimes. Really, really neat story, and the art style fits it absolutely perfect. And what's also neat about it is they're making fun of themselves and Dark Horse as they go, who it happens to be the publisher. This man needs no introduction. We've also got some BPRD. Nick Spencer, new book Bedlam, comes out tomorrow. That will definitely be a top shelf. We've got Captain Marvel meets Captain Marvel. Winter Soldier's coming. This is a really sad day. And if they killed Danny Moonstar, I'm not going to be reading any more Abnett and Lanning books. That's it. That's a great cover. It is also the final issue for Legacy. We got some Swamp Thing. We got some Aquaman right there. Everybody loves some Aquaman. Look at that. Look at that. I don't think that's going to accomplish much. But what do you, I mean, she's got phasing powers. It actually disrupts electronics. The writer might want to think about that before he has her on the cover with a machine gun. So, some more Spider-Man because we all love it. And that's about it, you guys. Thank you very much.